Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Every Thursday is happy because we get to play Nancy Drew over here on Catherine's Clue Corner. So I hope everyone is having a excellent day. It's been pretty good over here. Things are going pretty well. Just started my new job. I have a summer job. I guess it's not new, but I have a summer job. I start working. We just started today. That's going really well. And today was, I don't know if any of you have ever tried dirty soda before. I had heard about it. It's just you mix soda with like different syrups and then like cream. And anyway, I had one of those for the first time today and it was absolutely incredible. It was a game changer. So anyway, life is going pretty well. I'm pumped about starting a new game. I am very excited about that. We just finished last stream. We just finished playing Alibi, and Ashes, which was pretty good. We have been ranking while we've been playing. So let me go ahead and pull that up so we can take a look at where we're at right now with our ranking list. Okay. All right. This is our current. Oh, I still have my follower goal there. Oops. This is my current ranking so far. So we just played Labyrinth of Lies. No. We just played Alibi and Ashes. And it was meh. It was okay. It was not bad. It was not good. It was fine. Just fine. I'd play it again, but like it's not one that I'm like can't wait to play it again next time. We started out with Secret of the Old Clock, which landed in yellow tier. Next we played Curse of Blackmore Manor, our top game so far. Then we moved on to Labyrinth of Lies, which if you've played it, you probably know about that one. And then lastly just played Alibi and Ashes. So we are working our way through all of the Nancy Drew games, including like the original Secrets Can Kill and the remastered, including including Ransom of the Seven Ships, which is I know discontinued now, and including the Dossier games. So that is the plan. We do this every Thursday. We play Nancy Drew, and then at the beginning of the week, sometimes we play other fun games. So, excuse me, just a minute. Other fun games. So, like we played Crypt Master, and then we've played some of the old 2006 game. Man, excuse me. Some of the old 2006 game, Deal or No Deal. Most recently, we played Zoo Tycoon, which is super fun. Probably Zoo Tycoon is what we'll get back to again. Now that we've played it once, I'm kind of learning and figuring out my lessons and how to not run out of money. I mean, I'll probably still run out of money because, But anyway, we're learning. So Zoo Tycoon is probably what we're going to hopefully get to again at the beginning of next week. But every Thursday is a Nancy Drew day over here. So anyway, that is the plan there. And like I said, we're getting ready to start a brand new game, a Deadly Device. I have played Deadly Device before, but I played it like right when it first came out. When did that first come out? Let's take a look. Deadly Device first came out in 2012. So we're looking at, what was that, 13 years ago? Came out in October. So not quite, but almost 13 years since that has come out, which is absolutely crazy to think about. So yeah, it's been a minute since I have played this game, and I'll be honest, I don't remember it at all. Like when we played Labyrinth of Lies here on the channel, like I remembered. First of all, hi Pius, welcome in. But also, fair point. Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about how long it's been because, yikes, I would not have guessed that it has been that long. I guess when you're used to getting 2 games a year and then all of a sudden you have You know, how many years did we wait? 5, 6 before we had Key. It kind of makes the other games feel a lot closer than they really are. So, anyway, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, that is, oh yeah, Deadly Device. Oh, I was saying that I remember when we were playing Lies, I remembered that I didn't particularly like the game, but you know, I remember some of the characters, but I didn't really remember the story. But for Deadly Device, I seriously don't remember anything. So it'll be kind of like a new playthrough. Welcome in, speaker of the host. Yes, Lucy finally is cooperating. I put her new cat tower in prime positioning to be viewed on stream, and she like literally never sits there. So anyway, this is Lucy. I also added a command. Let's see if I can get it going for Lucy too. So anytime if you want me to force Lucy into our site, I should do a stream. That should be like a point redemption. That's how you do that. So anyway, that's Lucy back there. We'll see. She was chittering at the birds a while ago, so we'll see how long she hangs out there. Yes, one of the girls. Yes, she is. And I specifically put the cat tower there so that she would not go and sit where she is right now on my heat press pad, but of course she is anyway, so whatever. At least she's in here, I guess. Pius, you said, I feel like it was 5 for and another 2 for Key. Was it really? Oh, you're right. The big wait was before Midnight Salem. That's right. 5. That tracks. That tracks. Oh, hi. Thank you for cooperating. But anyway, that's what's going on over here. Lucy's being fabulous or annoying. There's no alternative. And we're getting ready to play a brand new game. So I'm pumped. I'm very excited for Deadly Device. This is one of the only games that I truly don't remember anything about. So without further ado, I say let's go ahead and jump in, see what we got going on. Let me get us switched over. Okay. Also, check out my new background. It's so cute. It's got a little frog on a picnic. I love it. Okay, that's not why you're here, though. Moving on. Okay. Time for a new game. Also, let me know how audio is if it needs adjusted at all. Catherine's Clue Corner, we pretty much always play Amateur Sleuth. Because I need hints. I wish... Oh, I've said this. I don't know where I've all ranted about this, but I totally stand by it. There needs to be a middle one. Because I want more challenging puzzles. But I have to have the task list. Ooh, it has a basic task list. I'm still doing amateur. All right, here we go. Woof! Dang.
Nancy, you made it. Good.
You couldn't tell me much earlier. What's the story?
You'll find all the information in Nico's desk drawer. The combination is 171943.
Got it. I'll need full access to the lab and a cover.
For the cover, say you're doing due diligence for a new investor. I'll back you up if anyone asks. But full access to the lab? No, it's too dangerous.
If I can't investigate everything, I might have a problem on my hands.
All right. I'll have Ellie set up a demo for you. But that's it. The equipment in this lab is extremely dangerous.
Got it.
Approach the case how you want, but I think I know where you should start. Ryan. The police really thought she might be behind Nico's murder. They just couldn't prove it. She built the machine that killed him, and supposedly she'd threatened him. Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone. Good luck. Stay safe, and please, help me do right by Nico. He was a brilliant scientist and a good man.
Ooh, you love an intense start like that. Excellent. Oh, Pius, that's good to know. To be fair, Daily Vice is 100% one of the games where difficulty level has almost no bearing on how hard these puzzles are. Good. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because I really do like the harder puzzles, but the hints and the task list, well, specifically the task list, I don't know if I can live without a task list. My memory is too poor. If I'm not playing the game in one sitting, there's no way I'm going to remember from week to week what I'm supposed to do next. Oh, I'm loving this intense music. What a good vibe we got. Ooh.
It looks like it's missing the opening mechanism.
We'll be snacking on these later. Excellent. All right, what else? Anything over here? What's this? It's like a Lulu, but it can't make it snacks. Okay.
I need to find a way to fix this. This must be the drawer where Victor put the case file.
Good thing I wrote down the passcode. 171. Ooh, this sound they use all the time in these Cedar games. They used it in Alibi and Ashes, but it always makes me think of Trail of the Twister when I hear that. Okay. Nancy, here are the notes from the police investigation. Keep the contents of the file to yourself and do not remove it from Nico's office. If anyone should discover the file on you, your cover would be blown. Ooh, okay, here we go. Nico Jovic, PhD, 61, theoretical physicist, co-owner, body discovered in Tesla Coil Lab by Ellie York, who is this lady. At 12:13 a.m. Body removed by coroner. Cause of death confirmed as electrocution by high voltage discharge of the Tesla coil. Yikes. Victim was widely acclaimed as a genius in his field, known to have poor social skills. Well, perceived as unfriendly or uncaring, even antagonistic by coworkers. Never married, no immediate family living. Crime scene evidence. Victim's expertise and decades of experience in wireless energy and high-level safety features built into Tesla's coil operating procedure indicate against victim's death as a workplace accident. Fair enough. Victim's death is therefore regarded as suspicious. Lab access restricted to employees only. Mason, this guy, research assistant, day shift, claims to have been on a date at time of death, but according to his date, they had parted ways by 10:30. Bum, bum, bum. Just like a victim evident. Okay. Ellie York, research assistant, night shift, on site at time of death, called 911, update, left town the following evening. Suspicious. Ryan Kilpatrick, technical engineer, day shift, stated that she was driving back to the lab from Colorado Springs at time of death. Appeared distraught, evasive, and nervous during questioning. Built the machine. Yikes. Okay. Gray Courtright. He does look like his name would be Gray. That just looks like someone who would be called Gray. Head of security, night shift, on site at time of death. Taciturn? Okay. I don't even know what that means. Recalcitrant and unfriendly towards police. Refused to speak of his relationship with the victim. That's weird, Gray. Coworkers seemed uncertain as to how he has continued to keep his position. Okay. Victor, Laboratory co-owner. Yep. Overseas. Yep. Stated he was working alone. Okay. Suspect questioning failed to provide an ironclad alibi for any employee. Oof. Keycard log records indicate another entry shortly before victim's death, but security lab obtained from head of security showed no one entering lab from the time of victim's entrance until after the time of his death. The keycard used to enter the lab after victim has not been recovered from the premises and does not match any keycard ID in the logs. It is believed a power surge occurred on site as a result of coil tests being run shortly before victim's death, causing a glitch. Witness statements and crime scene evidence suggested Ryan as the prime suspect. She was arrested, and brought to the police station for interrogation. After a lengthy questioning, Ryan was released due to the lack of concrete evidence, but remains a person of interest. No further leads. Case remains open, unsolved. Crime scene decontaminated. Lab's office surrounding rooms restored. Yeah. Personal belongings recovered. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Signed to released. Okay, great. That's good to know. I'm going to forget their names, but that's okay. Okay. What do we got?
That's done.
Investigate.
Haven't check.
Okay, I've seen all there is to see in the office, it appears. Let's venture out then. Although, I really didn't look at much. Just the bird. The candy machine. There's Tesla. I feel like there's probably more over here, to be honest with you. But maybe not yet. Okay. Just a bunch of old books. All right. So let's go out and meet all the people. What is my cover again? It doesn't say. Okay. Oh, I'm like making sure that things are, I'm an investor or something. Ooh. I'm doing it. I can't not push the big red button. Oh, shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed the big red button. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello, Nancy. I forgot to tell you, we've been having a lot of outages lately.
Funny you mention that. I think you're having one right now.
It's nothing to worry about. We've got backup on the big systems. Most of the time, Gray can get things back online in an hour. Occasionally it takes a while, but rarely does it come close to the critical window.
Critical window?
Some of the equipment can get unruly when the power supply isn't consistent. Don't worry about it, though. Take the time to get settled. Catch up on sleep. All right. Gotta run.
I feel like I should be worried about that. Thank you, Pius, for that. Asking questions for new owner. Okay. Glad that's what I had thought.
Okay, what's that?
I feel like maybe I shouldn't be wandering around in the dark.
Come on. Ow, my toe.
Nancy, you took like 2 steps.
Ooh.
How are you bumping into things? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
This was not what I expected when I set the alarm.
I am so confused. What is happening?
You, come with me.
What's going on?
No chit-chat. Come, now. We need to get the system shut
what?
down before the grid goes critical. Get all those switches powered off. I'll do the rest.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nancy can't walk in a not that dark room without Catastrophe Drew. Honestly, that might be her middle name. She does so much. How can she not do that? Okay. High power, low power, power off. What do I do? Hello?
Could this
Oh.
have been used to keep the power on? I need to keep this together with any other evidence I find.
Okay. Oh, it's one of these ones. All right. Oh, does it do the ones immediately next to it? Oh, these are hard. Especially when there's 3 levels. Okay. Red means we're almost there, right? No, it does red, then green, then off. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not good at these ones. Oh. I feel like for some puzzles, there's like a trick. I don't know it for these ones. Sometimes, though, you just gotta like wing it. You just gotta feel it. Like, that's how I feel about the slider puzzles. You just gotta feel it. You just know it. You can't think. My husband got M&Ms today after we just finished the jelly beans. Ooh, I was kind of happy not to have the jelly beans anymore because I have 0 self-control. But now there's M&Ms. Yeah, good luck. I can have self-control with jelly beans. Jelly beans are not like, not a temptation for me, but M&Ms, they'd be gone already. Although, I don't know. I think when you're as far along pregnancy-wise as you are, Pius, I think you're allowed to eat as many M&Ms as you want to. That's just my opinion. Okay. Start over. The jumbo peanut butter? Those are the best ones. I love. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Nice work.
That was
Now
so
get out.
easy.
Who are you? What just happened?
If the grid had gone critical, we'd all be dead right now. I'm Gray. I don't care who you are. Don't tell me. Get out.
Oh my gosh. He might be one of my new favorite characters. That's so funny. I love that. Emotionally, I agree with you. My stomach does not necessarily feel so. Fair enough. Sometimes I eat a lot of candy and then my belly hurts and I'm like, oh yeah. Like, there's a reason my mom told me as a kid not to do that because it really doesn't make you feel good. But she's not here, so I can eat as much candy as I want. Girl, please. Indeed. Thanks for using my emotes. Okay, I'm sure that'll be important later, but I don't know what that is. Do not move. The tape? Okay. Nothing yet. Prevent office supplies kidnappings. Okay, no, they were serious about that then. All right. Ooh, there's a game? Yes! We're playing it. We're doing it. Okay, the object of aggregation is to clear the board by matching 3 more pieces of the same color. Nice. To make a match, pieces must be adjacent, vertically or horizontally, without being separated by a wall. You can send a piece out from any of the 4 tracks surrounding the board. If it will hit another piece already, send a piece out. If it will hit another piece already on the board. I don't really understand what that means. Send a piece out. Oh. Okay. I understand. Additional helper and hazard pieces. This is kind of like Candy Crush, but not quite because you're not swapping. Okay. Woohoo! Love it. Okay. That sound is used in a lot of Nancy Drew games too. Okay, this one's gonna be a little trickier. Don't like this. Oh, no, we got it. We got this. I don't want to add a color to the mix, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. Okay. Oh, well, that was dumb planning. Should it? Because now I have green over here. Oh, we got this. Easy peasy. Am I like trying to make a goal? Should pay attention to what the high scores are. I don't want to get too high of a score because I have a feeling I might actually need to play this later and set the high score or something, and I don't want to make it harder for myself. Boo, the walls are making it tricky. Let's do that one. Okay, I'll finish this level and then we'll move on. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, I was thinking that was a wild. Dumb. Dumb. Okay. Well, I have a lot of these. I might as well use them. We'll do it right here. Oh, that's stupid. It's okay. I don't want light blue. Oh, can't do that one yet. Okay, well, we'll do this guy. This one here. All right, got this level done. All right. Oh, new high score. Okay, great. I think if you set the high score now, you actually bypass having to do it later. Well, excellent, because we just did it. Wonderful. All right, we're quitting. Nancy. Suck on that, everybody else. Okay. What else we got going on around here?
I need to
Kitchen.
find the power knob before I can use it.
Who's taking off the power knobs? I wonder what she did. I wonder what HeRInteractive competition she won to end up on the front. Sorry she had to end up next to that guy, though. Free inside, your very own cereal bowl homunculus. What everyone wanted. Okay, and that's out of order. Great, wonderful. Okay, I think that's it. What was Nancy bumping into last night? This all seems pretty straightforward to me. Okay, what else we got in here? Bang head here. Repeat as necessary. I should get that for work. Okay, that looks like that's it. Don't need to do that. So I'm at night right now. Okay. All right, here we go. Nikola Tesla was a genius, visionary, and inventor who left an indelible mark on the world. With 700 patents to his name, Tesla broke new ground in research and design to usher in a second industrial revolution. That's a super cool picture. He looks like a bad booty for sure. Okay. Many of today's technologies are based on Tesla's designs. Tesla was born on July 10th, 1856 in the Austro-Hungarian province to Serbian peasants. He showed signs of genius at an early age. His ability to solve complex mathematical and mechanical problems helped him come up with his inventions. One of his first inventions was a bladeless water wheel, an early version of the famous Tesla turbine. When he was only 5? Dang! When I was 5, I was barely potty trained. Just kidding, I was potty trained at 5. I was pretty stubborn though, and did hold on as long as I could. But by 5, I swear, I knew how to use the toilet. In 1884, Tesla arrived in New York with just 4 cents and a letter of introduction to Thomas Edison. My dear Edison, I know 2 great men, and you are one of them. The other is this young man. Wow. From the first interview, Edison recognized Tesla's talent and promptly hired him to help improve Edison's direct current dynamos, promising a 50,000 bonus. Ooh. Your 4-year-old is like that? Yeah. It's not not one of my most prideful moments. I don't know if that's the right way of saying that. I knew how to use the toilet, but I did not want to. Why would I want to do that when I can just go wherever I want? So I held on as long as I possibly could. I was 4. Also embarrassing, but you know what? That's just where we're at. So, and I was sneaky too. I'd go into the bathroom and pretend to use the bathroom and flush the toilet and wash my hands, and I would get cheered. I'd come out to cheers and applause and congratulations, and then I'd go and poop my pants in the corner. I was a little stinker in both senses of that word. So anyway, we made it. I am officially potty trained, so thank you very much. Okay. These civilities were not to last. Despite their shared genius, the 2 men were unalike as possible. Self-taught Edison worked by trial and error, while Tesla fully visualized his inventions before building them. Okay, so DC and AC. All right. The breakup came when Tesla, having fixed DC dynamos, went to claim his bonus. Edison declared the offer had been just a joke. That's pretty rude. I would have quit too, Tesla. Girl, I have vivid memories of doing the same thing. Do you really? Oh my gosh. That's so incredible. My husband's was like, I was potty trained at 2. I don't even remember this. That's so funny. I'm glad that someone else can share in the embarrassment of refusing to use the toilet. Oh my gosh. Now free to focus on AC power, but lacking the needed funds, Tesla was forced to dig ditches. Well, good for you. Not giving up. This ended when industrialist George Westinghouse bought the AC polyphase patent Tesla had filed. Tesla and Westinghouse partnered to face off against Edison in an electrical battle that became known as the War of the Currents. Tesla's genius wasn't restricted to AC. He was also the inventor of radio, though history books continue to give that credit to Guglielmo Marconi. Tesla's first radio patents were filed in 1897 and granted in 1900. Marconi's radio patents weren't filed until 1900 and were initially refused because they infringed on Tesla's. In 1904, then why is he getting the credit? Unfair. In 1904, for unconfirmed reasons, Tesla's patents were reversed and the radio patent was given to Marconi. Ironically, after Tesla's death in 1943, the Supreme Court would restore the radio patent to Tesla for purely political reasons. Nice. Radio was just one of Tesla's innovations. His creations included the induction motor, a remote-controlled toy boat, cool, that foreshadowed robotics, the Tesla coil, the first AC hydroelectric power plant, the Tesla turbine engine, fluorescent lights, ooh, cool, the doomed wireless energy transmitter called Wardenclyffe Tower, ooh, one of the first plans for radar, and even a proposed death beam, woof. But Tesla's genius came at a price. He cared more about inventing than making money and often ran out of funds. As a result, he had only a few close friends. That's how I felt playing Zoo Tycoon last week. I get it. We care more about the providing than about making money. I also ran out of money, so I get it, Tesla. It's totally the same thing, and I totally get it. He had a pathological fear of germs, an obsession with the number 3, was repulsed by the sight of pearls. You know, when you think about pearls, I could get it. Suffered from visions. He had a strong attachment to pigeons, particularly a white one he cared for in his room. Okay. He outlived his fame, dying in 1943 alone in his room. That's very sad. At the Hotel New Yorker. After Tesla's death, the FBI seized his paperwork and possessions, eventually releasing them in 1952. Still, theories abound that more was found in the hotel room that's ever been released. I am sure that sounds about right. One of the most celebrated personalities of the 19th century, Tesla saw his star fade during his lifetime. Eclipsed in history, his legacy remains in the technology that runs the world today, from the electricity in our homes to the motors running our machines to futuristic visions. Nikola Tesla lives on all around us. That's very cool. Oh, look at that. I'm sure this will be important later. Okay. That is in my room. Okay. Is that my bag? A Coco Kringle bed quilt? I would put that on my bed. Incredible. Some of Tesla's stuff definitely wasn't released. Sure. Oh, yeah, I believe that. I mean, the man almost brought a building down with his earthquake machine. He has some insane gadgets. Insane. That is insane. Yeah, that does not. I would bet money, in fact, that they kept some of that. Which, you know what? If he's bringing down buildings, maybe? Well, I don't know. Should that exist anywhere? Should that technology really exist? Whatever. I'm so glad that I am not in a position where I am making those calls.
I bet this scene won't make it into the book.
Okay. I love it when they let you go use the restroom in Nancy Drew games. I think all Nancy Drew games should let you take a potty break. Okay, what else? That looks like the robotic cat arm from Shadow of the Water's Edge. Okay, have I seen all the things in here? Let's take a look.
Can't check.
Okay, I have. Oh, and I did that.
Check.
All right, well, I was confused, and now it's the middle of the night, but there are people here working in the middle of the night, so let's go meet them. Oh, nope. Okay. No, I'll go down a second. What else is there over here? Trivia night. Fun. I'm sure that will be important later. Security. Interesting. Okay. Station Center. Cat is. Oh, Schroeder. Yep. Anything of note over here? No. F. ZRU. I wonder if those will be important later. Those gears. There's a bunch of Okay.
Don't know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
You're not a fan of the idea?
Nope.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a research facility.
Might be.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
How long have you worked here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here?
So it would seem.
He is cracking me up.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what an absolute stick in the mud. But he's committed, so that's hilarious. Okay. All right, I don't think I can get in there. I don't have that. All right, let's go down. Or up. Locked, huh? Okay. The first electric lighthouse was Statue of Liberty. Really? Cool. First electric car was built in 1828. Voltage doesn't kill people. Current kills people. Okay. Nikola Tesla created the longest ever man-made lightning bolt. All right, cool. That's a little spooky. Is that what's his face from the other game? Okay, well, is that it? Oh, no. There's offices up here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving. Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab. And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Yes, please.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Is she gonna kill me?
Is this the coil that was responsible for Nico's death?
Yes. It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
Why was it wired that way? There must have been a reason, right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we are doing. It's very dangerous. What you're in right now is called a Faraday cage.
Oh yeah, Faraday cage.
How does it work?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever is inside it, keeping you safe. Here we go!
Dang.
Okay, that's it. Back to the office.
That
Thanks
was
for the demo.
scurry.
Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research scientist.
How long have you worked here?
Some days, it feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years? Maybe a bit less.
Do you share the office?
In a way. Mason's station is over there. He's in during the day.
How do people not know how long they've worked at a job? Don't understand that.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I never understood him. But if he was even a fraction as smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Excellent point.
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
That does not surprise me. Gray does not seem to like anything.
Bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Well, she seems very nice.
I
Okay.
wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving.
I'm sorry. I didn't
You
mean to.
don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal.
Ooh.
He's been lording his high
Here
score
we go.
aggregation over me.
You're right, Pius.
Take him down, and I'll let you poke around.
Actually, I already beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Ellie. Thank you. We're on the same page right now. That looks important, this hangman. Okay, let's do it. What letters we got here? E, E, O, M, A, N, T, W S S T. What other yellow letters? H O and L. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do I have 14 letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. What do we think that could be? 6 with an apostrophe. That makes me think it's apostrophe S. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yep. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that apostrophe S. It can spell Tesla. I'm gonna assume it's Tesla. T-E-S-L-A apostrophe S. T-E-S-L-A apostrophe S. That leaves us with E-O-M-N-T-W-H-O. A piano? There's music stuff in this game? I have a feeling I'm gonna need some of this. I hope it's not too hard. Science is not my strong suit. Music, on the other hand, I got that. There's only 3 vowels in that 8-letter word. Okay, well, I got that written down. What else we got going on? Look at the desk. I better write that down too. 1, 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 2, 5. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. You know what I'm going to do? Save real quick. Because I have a feeling if you mess that up, he'll notice. Yeah. Nancy, that's so mean. Why would you do that? Okay, here we go. Biometrics is a security method that uses unique personal physical traits to act as keys. Yep. Okay, retina scans, voice recognition, facial shape, fingerprints. Fingerprint biometrics is gaining prevalence. Yep. Yeah, instead of using a key, they place their finger. Well, fingerprint biometrics is generally more secure. It can be bypassed using a copy registered in the database. Once you have the copy, the next step is to create a fake finger. To make a fake finger, what a weird sentence. To make a fake finger, you'll need to create an etching of the fingerprint sample to use as a mold. Once the mold is prepared, gelatin can be melted down and poured over the mold. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. The resulting gummy fingerprint will fool. That tracks. Okay, good to know. Do I leave it messed up, yes or no? I don't know. I really don't know. Part of me is like, no, I don't want him to know I was here. But also, why would it give me that option if I weren't supposed to do it? Okay, this could be Tesla's whatever, or it could be the number. 1, 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 2, 5. Oh, I bet it's gotta be the hangman. Dang it. Okay. Tesla's. Oh. Oh, I know what it is. It's hometown. That uses, okay. H-O-M-E-T-O-W. Yep. Tesla's hometown. Okay. Oh, dang it. And it's not like a... Dang it. Because I don't have that with me. It's in my book. And it was like from another country. So I'm gonna, hopefully she'll let me back. Okay. Where's my room? It's downstairs. Right? That book was in my room, I think. Which is this way. No. This one. Okay, Tesla's hometown. Smiljan. Smiljan. Okay. I think that should be it. Let's find out. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, save. Did it. Okay, great. Ooh, is this like a 3D printer? Sweet. Okay. I don't... Oh, we'll just come back to that when I need it.
Whoa. Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
Yes, yes, we should. See video. HLLW 510 25 7. Okay. Ooh, a game. Sweet. Where was that one? There it was. Dang it. Okay. Ooh, electrifying. Thank you very much. I do like matching games like that. Okay. Let's take a look at the task list. I have not.
Can't check that. Still have. Can't check. Haven't done. Did that.
Explore the halls. Okay.
Still have. Haven't done. Check. Check. Check.
Okay. I think that means I've seen everything. You know what? I'm an agent of chaos. We're gonna mess that up. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay. What else we got? To lower voltage stress, we've replaced the old single cap with a multi-miniature capacitor matrix. Okay, replace part and spark cap. Okay. Primary coil. I'm sure this will be very important later. Okay. Faraday cage. I did learn about Faraday cage. I think I learned about that on Mythbusters. Your car is a Faraday cage. So if you get struck by lightning, you are safe inside your car. Right, okay. I am sure this is going to be very important later, so I'm just going to make sure I'm familiar with what's in here so I can refer back to it later. But I'm not going to remember it anyway, so we'll just skim it. Cleaning with toddlers is like hurting cats. Oh, bless you, Highness. Woof. I just feel like doing anything with toddlers is hurting cats, let alone trying to clean. I worked for a while at a children's center, and I worked in the 1-year-old room where they were like walking around, and I felt like my whole job was just following the children and picking up whatever they dumped out, and then we'd just like make laps around the room, and I'd pick stuff up and they'd dump it out and we'd just cycle around. So cleaning with them, bless you. That's tough work. That too, anything with toddlers is like herding cats. The 4-year-old is helpful. Yeah. By 4, I feel like she's like, she has potential to be helpful or hurtful. But yeah, you're right. Toddlers, it's like there's only one path, and it is herding cats for sure. Well, bless you. So I don't like cleaning by myself, and that's just on my own. So is your 4-year-old in preschool yet? I feel like that's a big part of preschool, is learning how to clean up. Okay, I'll come back to this later. Oh, I get to keep it. Never mind. I'll hold on to that. Someone didn't use a coaster. Okay, is that it? All right, I think that's it. Can't snoop in there. However, I do think that they have been semi-herded and we will have a clean living room. Hey, all right. And you're streaming Ransom of the 7 Ships, right? That's fun. I, for the longest time, didn't know that that one had been discontinued. Oh yeah, that's locked. I forgot. I actually like that one. I know people like hate all on it, but I thought it was fun. I like the puzzles with the monkeys. I like going scuba diving. I like that game. I am indeed. I installed and tested a little while ago and we're perfectly excellent. I have found that, thank the Lord, with the Nancy Drew games, the discs still work fine on modern computers, which is really great. I have not found that to be the case with all of my old games. Like, I have my old Barbie games that I've been wanting to play. I have an old Sherlock Holmes game, and I just can't get them to run properly. But Nancy Drew has been working great. It's actually a favorite. It's, ooh, a secret. Don't tell. That is not something that needs to be hidden. Like what you like. I don't know why everyone rips on it. I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but I thought it was fun. I also like Trail of the Twister, though, and I know people also hate that game. I love it. I think it's cozy. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think it's cozy, and I like the puzzles. I don't know. I just, people are ragging all up on them, but no need to hide. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Nancy Drew.
Hi, Deirdre.
Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes, how did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't
Deirdre's your contact?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
What a jerk. Oh, Deirdre. I haven't even changed my phone background. What am I doing? That's like one of the best parts of the game. What do we got? Tomb. Literal desktop. Nice. That was actually my phone background for a while, was Nancy's desk. I bought the ones from Libby Lou from her Cozy Gamer Emporium website. I have the Nancy Drew desk set as my phone background. At least I did. I just changed it like last week. But it's so fun. She has season ones. Queen's Entrance. Are they all this game? No. Okay. Ooh, retro. We gotta do Waverly. It's just so good. We're doing Waverly. Okay. I like that one. Classic. Ooh, that one's fun. Nice. I have a rule. Anytime the cow sound is available, I have to use it. I have done that my whole life, so I will continue. Also, I feel like the music is really loud and the sound is not, but it's specifically the phone. Kaya says, I think people mostly rip on it because of the reason it was discontinued. Which, why was it discontinued? Like I said, I didn't even know that it was discontinued for a long time. So, yeah. I actually don't know the reason it's discontinued. Some of the game, it is a bit ridiculous. That's true. It is a bit ridiculous. But also, like, that's kind of why we're here. There are things that are ridiculous, and we love it. It just is what it is. But yeah, if you know I was discontinued, please let me know, because I do not know. Whoa. That's very majestic. Nice. A little spooky. I think we'll go for the harp on that one. Okay. All right, great. We already have looked in there. All right. Now what? We need to go meet other people. That's what we need to do. Oh, interesting. They never commented until asked. It was discontinued because the one character is a white man, American man, pretending to be Australian, pretending to be Jamaican. Fair enough. Yes, there was some poor decisions there, and also layered. Yes. A white man pretending to be Australian, pretending to be Jamaican. There's a lot of layering there of questionable choices. So, understood. I understand. That makes a lot of sense. I always thought that was dumb. I always thought that was ridiculous, but I could definitely see how it could be, offensive. So, understood. Thank you for clarifying that. I just came from there. That's not where I want to be. I want to go to the security office. I don't have a key. Dang it. And I still can't get in here.
To get in the lab.
Boo.
It's locked.
Okay. Well, let's go down the stairs then. We can go talk to Ryan and Mason. Okay.
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Oof.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but closer than what you get walking through most doors.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good.
Okay.
I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
You practiced? Nancy, you didn't shake her hand? That was rude. What do you mean she practiced? That just happened. Must happen all the time.
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here? Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry, I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa, wait! Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
What?
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, you know. His voice, and general demeanor, and his face, and pretty much everything else about him. Those
Fair
two
enough.
had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. Don't mind me just snooping through your cabinets. Don't know what that is, but it's mine now.
This could help getting into the lab.
I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Ooh, there's another one. I wonder if I should be writing these down. Sure. Is it like a clock? Like they're 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yep. Okay. So I'll make myself a little grid here. 4 o'clock. Is the letter O. Okay. Because I know I won't be able to find all those later when I try. So I haven't saved in a minute. Let's do that. Okay. Can I talk to you now?
What's up?
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Is that it? Ooh. Ooh.
Is this your motorcycle?
It's my sweet ride! But it's not done yet. But I'm working on it.
That's fun. Okay, is that it?
Still have to do that. Can't check that. Haven't done that. Can't check that. Can't check that off
What did I
yet.
check? Find something to open lock lab.
That's done.
Okay, I did do the workshop. Okay. Let's go meet Mason. Mason.
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
He's exactly like I thought he'd be.
There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Oh my gosh. These characters are awesome. They are all a hoot. I am loving this.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
I agree with that. That's a really good point, Mason. People ask more questions, I think the world would be a better place. Ooh, Nancy! Antagonizing already? Let's save that for the end, maybe.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entire.
Nancy? Did you just hear what came out of your mouth? He snooped around my files. Seems kind of annoying. You, of all people, are not allowed to say that.
Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
Ugh.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
Yeah.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
Fair enough.
Do you like Ryan?
Let me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate. Other people.
Oh my gosh. These characters are so funny. Also, this just seems like such a fun place to work. Everyone hates everybody else.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died,
fair enough.
and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
I seem very honest.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
Nice.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. there it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
I took an educated guess.
I did too. Still couldn't figure it out. But the fact remains, we are not besties, as she likes to say. We are worsties.
Worsties. Oh.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico. And I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
Oh, Mason.
You look a little upset.
Someone moved my things. Someone will pay.
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes. If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
I am prepared. Bring it on.
I better get going.
See you later.
Oh, he is a hoot. I very much enjoyed that. That's so funny. All right.
What are you doing?
Snooping.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to snoop.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
All right. Fine.
Still haven't can't check that. Check.
Did that.
Still have to can't check. Still have to can't check that off yet.
All right. Let's go use my new key card. I don't think there's anything else I need to do upstairs. Okay. I do like this setup of the games with the phone over here, toolbox down here, and journal and test over here. This is a good setup.
I guess this one doesn't work.
No. Boo. Smart of you. Keep your evidence in a bag. That's really lame. I need to get into here so that I can get that ready. Set that up. And also snoop. Okay. Does he have anything that will help me
I
with
need
that?
to find a way to fix this.
No. Lame. Okay. Investigate Ryan. I think I need to do that mostly. I'll volunteer. I want to watch that video. I'm sure that's going to be the security booth. How do I get in there? Maybe that will help me if I want to use a hint. View the security. Yeah, the security booth. I don't know how to do that because Mason is somewhere. I wonder if that big red button in the hallway has anything to do with it. Okay, we're gonna use the hint on this one. Oh, so I have to do it while he's here. And then set something off. Okay. Well, let's try this. That might be enough to get the security guard out. Will it draw Mason away? I doubt it, but we'll see. We shall see. No, he's still there.
What are you doing?
Ugh. What a drag, Mason. All right.
What's happening? Are you okay?
I'll never be okay again.
What is that thing?
An abomination of technology. It's some creepy robotic cat that someone, I suspect Mason, is tormenting me by leaving all of its awful parts everywhere.
I've seen one of those before. If I find all of the pieces, I bet I could put it together.
As long as you promise to throw it into a fiery volcano once it's completed. That thing is the undisputed mayor of Nightmare Town.
It's not so bad.
Bye.
Later.
So now I need. Why did you volunteer to do that, Nancy? For fun? Okay. Well, there's head there. Don't think there's anything else up here. The leg was in the room. Well, does that mean I've seen all the things during daytime? Okay. Alright, we'll go grab that leg, and then we will... We haven't made any phone calls. We'll make some phone calls. I'm really bummed about that. By the way, did that big red button stop going off? No, it's still going. I don't know what that is for. Alright. Come here, leg. Thank you. I don't think there was anything over here. Yeah, okay. Hello. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some phone calls. Oh, is that? Ooh. Okay. Frank and Joe.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh, yeah? Is that so?
Oh, yeah.
Recounting the time. So, how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder. I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story. and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet. But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
Okay, a couple things. First of all, Frank clearly has it bad for Nancy. He couldn't even come up with a good lie. You should be a better liar than that. Frank was just talking to you. Oh yeah, I was just recounting the anyway. Also, I am noticing, let's see, what game is this? This is game number 27. I am noticing that they skipped right over the design from game 15 from Creature of Kapu Cave. That, Frank and Joe, thank goodness they ditched and instead went with the version from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, because this is the best Frank and Joe. The worst Frank and Joe is, in fact, from Creature of Kapu Cave. So I'm glad that they did not use that one. All right, back to the conversation.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public. The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to some big private eye or something? Joe, probably because Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy. I didn't mean it that way. It just seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
That does seem like kind of a silly reason. Why would they... I feel like I'd be more suspicious of someone who is younger. I don't know. What do I know?
I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a pass they're hiding.
Ooh, thank you.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
A little into his work, but not bad.
Could be busy. Or he could be dodging your questions.
I met
Both.
Gray.
What's his story?
He doesn't seem like a people person.
No, he does not.
As person people, Frank and I disapprove. Keep an eye on him.
Person people. Love that, Joe.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard. Well, his contributions to the scientific community are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays. That stuff is probably blown out of proportion. I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms. When he was bored, he and Mark Twain would take turns electrocuting themselves. I mean, come on! The flashy stuff is cool, Joe, but what really impresses me is how all of these seemingly crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like
That is pretty
wireless
cool.
energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the details exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing!
That is pretty cool. Space. Okay.
I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay, hang on. Adjusting mental image, removing mustache, change haircut and shoes, done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested, there must be some doubt.
Some, but Victor really thinks she might be the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
No.
No.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety is more important than solving the case.
Thanks, Frank.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
I do think she's
she's hiding something.
Then she must be. I mean, when are you wrong about this stuff? I can't think of once.
You guys boost my ego. Thanks, Frank and Joe.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. We are going to call Deirdre because I do think she's...
If you're under 50, why are you leaving me a message instead of a text? Oldsters, do what you gotta do.
That's so funny. That is hilarious. All right. Let's go to bed. Because I want to get that security office. Also, gotta pee. I gotta pee though.
I bet this scene won't make it in.
Hey there, champ. How's my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Is that so?
It cannot be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper. I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
Oh my gosh.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database. In fact, I already read up on the case.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
Oh, okay.
Will do.
Got it, Deirdre. Okay.
What do you know about surveillance video?
That you watch it?
Have you heard of cases where the video has been faked?
Oh yeah, all the time.
How can you tell if the video's been edited in some way?
It's getting harder and harder to tell. But the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you've got the original video feed. If you don't, analyzing the data file isn't going to do you much good.
Is there a way to know if I have the original?
Yeah, that's the detective part. Not in my wheelhouse.
Okay.
I need you to check on 911 calls the night of the murder.
Consider it done. I'll text you the results.
Thanks, Deirdre. That's very nice of you. Weird. Oh, did he beat me? Mason! Okay. I'm coming back to beat you. I'll whoop your booty. Okay. Let's push this button. That's all it took? Oh, that was easy. Don't mind if I do. Okay. We're gonna write these down. Oh, no. We can do that while he's in here. We gotta look at stuff that we can't do normally. This is a cool setup. Okay, I can't do this normally. Okay, W is 3 o'clock. G is 7 o'clock. And 6 o'clock. No. 7 and 8. Yeah, okay. Oh my. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna make it. I ran out. Whoop, but I could try that again. Okay, we can do one of these guys. One of these guys. Will I make it in time? I don't know. Yay! Okay. That's fun. I mean, that seems annoying to do every time, but that's fun. Okay.
I need to get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code.
How do you know that? Say that again. I need to... Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. I understand now. Blue, red, blue, blue. No. 4 blues in a row, but that messes up. Okay, can we reset? I think I just have to manually reset. Alright. 4 reds, check. Let's do 4 blues over here. Okay. Blue. Blue, blue, red, blue. Blue, blue, red, red. Oh, must have to go this way. Red, blue, blue, red. Red, red. Blue, red. There we go. Okay.
These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom.
Well, how do I do that? Okay, I'll come back to that then. Ooh, yes. Okay. Video. I wrote this down. HLLW. Is that an S or a 5? I think that's 5. I can't read my own handwriting. There we go.
She's bypassing the security system. Interesting.
Naughty, naughty.
Did that. Check. That's done. Can't check that off
I'm not
yet.
done.
Still have to do that.
This mentioned in the case
Haven't
file.
done
Oh
that.
no! Do I have that? Yes, I do. Thank you. L B T Y 5 10 25 8. Crazy.
Just Nico.
Okay.
Can't check. That's done.
All right. Log in here. Yeah, I need to figure out who is what.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Time to do some more snooping, it seems. Ooh, crap. Oh! I bet this is, the password is the gears. Okay. Is that one right there? We already got those ones. Hi, Will. Welcome in. She found my new Lucy emote. She's beautiful, isn't she? Hope you're having a great night. We're just playing some Nancy Drew right now. Trying to figure out the password to his computer. So I'm looking at these little gear things. Okay, what does that look like? 6 o'clock. This queue. It's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Things are going really well over here too. Can't complain, you know? All right. Let's see. I cannot. Okay. 12, 11, 10. 10 is H. What was that? Who did what? What did you do? Oh, hey! Old Seahag, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. This device is so deadly. You are not wrong. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for the follow. Have you streamed this one yet, Old Seahag? I was just talking about, oh, ads. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, did I get Z and R already? No.
Get out of there.
While we're in ads, we'll just let that sit for a minute. Take a hydration break. Will! Oh my gosh, Will, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. We are almost to our halfway point of our subscriber goal. We're now at 4 out of 10. Thank you so much, Will. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. You're just so nice. It's just the truth, Will. You just are. For those just joining, I got caught snooping. So I would like to try again. So I want to know what...
Can't check that off yet.
Did I still get to do that? Okay, good.
Still can't check. Can't check that. Haven't done that.
Also, Will just subscribed, which is incredibly kind. So thank you, Will. We're at 4 now. Old Seahag, I hope you're back from meds. I was just asking. I'm gonna leave real quick before he yells at me. I was just gonna ask you. Oh, you know what? I think I have time though, because it reset me. We're not leaving. Just gonna ask you if you have streamed this one yet. I have not played this since it first came out, so I am remembering. Well, actually, I really don't remember anything. I feel like I'm doing a first-time playthrough, to be honest with you. Oh, great, you're back. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I was just wondering about your if you streamed this one, because I feel like I'm having a first-time playthrough, which has been really fun. I have not had a first-time playthrough in a long time of an Nancy game, so I have been enjoying that very much. All right, we're missing a couple. I have 1, 2. Did I get that 11? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have 5 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't have 12 either. Okay, I am missing some of these gears. Ooh, not yet. Everyone I've been seeing playing it has had such a negative opinion of it. That honestly is what I have heard too. So, oh, there's one. What is that? 5. So last week we finished Alibi and Ashes, and
Get out of there.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Welcome in, Chaz versus Jazz. Lurk away. You thanks for stopping in. Happy to be here while you lurk. He is so mean. I know. What a jerk. What an absolute jerk. Okay, well, I better hustle up is what I need. I need to stop yapping. Oh, I was saying, so we spin a wheel here to figure out what we're going to be doing next, what game we're going to be doing next. And I spun between this one and, oh, what was it? I think it was one of the Dossier games. And I was shocked. I let the chat vote, and I was shocked that they voted for this. I heard the couple people in chat were like, no, this is awful. I hate this game. And a couple people were like, I actually really love it. So, oh, thank you. That I didn't really want to go. I think I'm going to have to leave because I don't know where else I'm going to find those gears. I didn't really want to go in order. I kind of want to switch it up. So the wheel has been fun. I have been enjoying that way of picking the game, but I feel like everyone hates on this game, and I know I've just started, but I am having a blast. I really am. The characters are so funny to me. I feel like I know people that are like them, some of them too, which has been fun, but so far this has been a bop. I think I liked it, but I always love a good Nikola Tesla mention. Yeah, that's fair. That is so fair. I really don't remember anything from my playthrough. I just remember my Nancy Drew friend growing up. She is now an engineer. So she was like pumped that there was finally like a theme that kind of fit her personality. I am not by any means interested in science. It's just not my thing, but I'm having a lot of fun. The old man sounds like me when I'm done with with company. Oh, when you're done with company over. Oh, absolutely. Well, you missed it at the beginning. He is a hoot. He is like the grumpiest old man I have ever witnessed in my life. He is hilarious. But fair, I get that. The worst is when they're over and you can't get rid of them. Because it's not like you can leave. You just have to wait for them to leave. Yeah, that's the worst. All right, get out. My sister, who I played the games with when we were younger, is an engineer now. No way! Oh, that's so fun. I remember her saying the one guy in this game is like everyone she worked with at the time. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been kind of wondering that. Is it Mason? I feel like Mason is who I was saying reminds me of someone I know. Just like very matter. Yes, okay, good. He's just like the way he talks. He's like, could not care less about you. Very honest, kind of a goober. Anyway, he's not here. I'm at the wrong time of day, but yes. Oh, that's so funny. I think it's also so fun to have the long Midwest goodbyes. You are not wrong. Yes. The night's over in the Midwest when someone slap their knees and goes, well, that's how you know it's time to leave. That is the polite way of saying get out. But it's so fun to like with Nancy Drew characters and like, I don't know. It's fun to reminisce, I feel like, with people you grew up playing them with. The girl I played with popped in on a stream randomly a few weeks ago, and that was really fun to reconnect.
Hi.
How bad are relations between you and Mason?
I wouldn't say they're bad.
You might be the only one who wouldn't.
They're not great.
I get the impression that you two hate each other.
My Gram raised me to look for the good in everyone, even those who do me harm. Most times I find that glimmer of good, even in the meanest people. But Mason flashes that smug smile of his, and every rage center of my brain releases all of its hate Mason chemicals. Wish that weren't the truth, but it is.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, he said you literally switched to the night shift just to not work with him.
I also get the impression Mason doesn't like you very much.
Now that is fortunate. If I had to deal with him puppy-dogging all around all the time, I'd never get anything done.
Who else was here the night Nico died?
Gray. I think that's it.
So they don't know that Ryan was there? Interesting. Okay, I thought that was a known fact. I don't know, my only thought when I see her is that she looks really easy to make in The Sims. Oh my gosh. You know what? Now that you mention it, you are not wrong. Maybe that should be... I have not gotten big into Sims. I got really big into Sims Mobile, which is kind of embarrassing. But next time I get on Sims, I'm making Ellie. Because you are not wrong. She does look like a Sim. Yes, she does. Oh my gosh.
Did you know Nico well?
No, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
So you weren't friends?
I don't know if he had friends.
He wasn't well liked?
No, it's not like that. I just don't think he needed people. Or if he did, then he hid it well.
Fair enough.
He was too much of a scientist.
Fair enough.
You said Nico was too much of a scientist. What did you mean by that?
I'm organized in the way I think, but Okay, take Mason, for example. He lives his life the way I
Oh,
work.
Pius, I missed your message.
How so?
In all of the ways. When he makes a sandwich, he alphabetizes the ingredients. He's not human.
I've been lurking during
it's hard to explain.
bedtime, still working
Like
on
if
it
a
because
computer had legs
good
and a
luck.
sweater, it'd be Mason. What it comes down to is, I'm 20%. Mason, maybe 60. Nico was 100% a scientist.
Yeah, yikes. If Mason's 60. Bedtime culminated in me getting a nosebleed. I thought you were going to say you got like bopped in the nose or something. So I have no idea what's going on tonight. You have just had a whirlwind of a night. Herding cats, cleaning, random nosebleeds. Oof. Well, good for you. Also, you are welcome to lurk anytime. You do not need to explain yourself. Oh, the outfit. Old Sea Hag. Yes. Yes. I feel like that, what are those called? Cable knit? Is that a cable knit sweater? I feel like that's like a classic. I feel like that hairdo is also like a classic. The simple necklace and jeans. You are not wrong. I feel like you could pull that together in like easy. Yeah, the faux cable knit. That's just like, it doesn't actually look like a cable knit, but I don't know. That neckline is weird though, because it's like a V-neck, but it goes all the way out to like where it looks like it's gonna slip off her shoulders. But you know what? Sims clothes don't really make sense either, so I totally agree with you there. Pius says, seriously, I have gotten bopped in the face. Oh, never have gotten a nosebleed from it, but that's not entirely out of the realms of possibility. Yeah, I could imagine that. If I didn't want to go to bed and someone was forcing me, I might bop them in the nose too. So at least they have little hands and feet to do the bopping, right? Does that make it a little bit better?
Why do you and Mason work opposite schedules?
I'm a night Ellie.
Any other reason?
And as a good Southern girl, I know if you don't have anything good to say, you keep it zipped. Like this.
Nice. Yep. Your oldest has been known to throw a wicked headbutt? Oh my gosh. I hope that's not what's bopped you in the nose. Come. Throwing concussions out here. Goodness.
Did Nico have a hard time with people?
Not a hard time. Not exactly. It was like he was plugged into a different current than the rest of us. People were to be studied and observed, but that was all he wanted. At least I hope that's how it was.
When I was as a kid being put to bed and I was not ready, my trick was always asking a million questions. I don't know if your children have reached that age yet, but I would just lay and think of literally anything I could possibly ask to keep them from leaving me so that I would not have to fall asleep. I don't know. I'll have to ask my mom. I'm not sure I ever pulled out a headbutt though. She's dedicated.
Was Nico close to anyone in the office? Did he talk to anyone?
Don't think so, really.
Mine was to have another chapter of a book. Oh, yes. You're like, can you just read a little bit more? That's a good one too, Will. Keep them talking and you don't have to be asleep. That's a really good system.
Bye.
It would work for me. If you keep me talking, clearly I don't even know what's going on anymore because I'm sitting here yapping, which I love. Okay, I'm gonna mess up his stuff again because it's just so fun to not. All right. I need to find the other gears for the security office. That is my main goal. I am missing 9 and 12. I know that one, I found most of them have been in the security office. One was in Ryan's workshop, which I think I can't get in now because, yeah, it's nighttime. But that makes me think that they could be. If anyone knows where the last ones are, I won't feel gypped if I am just told. Just as a heads up. I knew I should have been writing them down as I saw them, though. I should have started right away. Okay, let's take a look here. And then we might sneak in his office again now that he's turned off the code. Okay, we'll check out the common space. Nothing on the fridge. I don't see anything over here. Potty break.
BS has BO? Hey, how did that end up in here too?
If you don't know that reference, Nancy goes undercover and Warnings at Waverly Academy as Becca Sawyer at a girls' school, and one of the girls writes in the bathroom, Becca's BS has BO. That's so funny that it also ends up in this bathroom. That is a good little poll. Good job, HeRInteractive. That's hilarious. All right. That makes me think it might be in his office. So I'm going to have to sneak in there again. So I don't see it. Okay. How many times is he going to fall for this? Apparently every time. Okay, hustle. All right. That's 2 o'clock. I got that. Right? Is that 2? No, that's 1. Yeah. Z is 11. Yep. R is 2. Yeah. D, what are we trying to do? I came in too late. Good question. I talked about the overall game. If so, we are at like a company that works with like electricity, and one of the employees was murdered because the Tesla coil that they have was the Tesla coil was wired incorrectly and basically killed him. And they're pretty sure that it was because he was like a genius, that he wouldn't have ever done that himself, or let that happen, that someone must have tampered with it. So basically I'm in undercover as someone who is quote, quote, researching for a new owner, but really I'm just trying to figure out who would have set it up so that he would have been murdered. So that is kind of the plot of the game. So I am pretty early into the game still, but that all is explained within the first, the first little bit. So it makes sense if you came in late. So it's also pretty cool because there aren't, did I get that one? 5. Yep. There are not many Nancy Drew games that deal with murder. So that is it is kind of unique in that way. There are a few, but there are not many. Okay, W is 3. G is 7. Yeah. And 8. Yeah. Okay. What am I missing? Ooh, there's one. Okay. That is 9. That means I'm just missing 1. I'm just missing 12. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Well, also we'll do this while I'm sitting here. Okay, key cards. Oh, no, that's the password I need. Dang it! Okay, well, never mind. Where is that darn number 12? Unless there isn't one. Let's try it without it. Okay, we'll put this in here just in case I get it. Okay, we have F, R, I should have written it in order. I did not do that. W, O, D, Q, G, G, U, Z. That's 11. Well, crap. And it could literally be any letter because they're all random. All right. I'll have to look for that 12 o'clock later. I don't see it in here. I don't think I'm missing it. I already looked at the videos. Bummer. Anywhere else that it could be over here? Boo. If anyone has a hint for this. Oh. It's, my gosh, it's right there. It's V. That's sneaky. Do you see that? It's like over here in the dark corner. But you can't see it from this angle. You can only see it from that angle. That was tricky. Okay, got it. Let's put that key card in then. Hopefully he won't come back to me snooping. All right. Let's do this again. F R W O 5 is D Q G G U H Z and V. I swear I got that right. Thank you, Ulti Hag. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. And thank you for lurking. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, I swear I got that right. Let me try again, just to make sure. 1 is F. 2 is R. 3 is W. 4 is O. 5 is D. 6 is Q. 7 is G. 8 is G. 9 is U. 10 is H. 11 is Z. And 12 is V. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. What did I do wrong? I did that. Did I write down something incorrectly? Oh, man. That's really annoying. Well, I'm just gonna...
Still have to do that.
I'm gonna let it give me it.
Haven't done that. Can't check.
Okay, well, at least it got that done.
Can't check that off yet.
Because I feel like I know what the answer is. I just don't know what I did. The stickers with a single number or letter inside will spell out the password. Is it supposed to be an actual word? It can't be. I don't have enough vowels. I did find all 12. Okay, what did I do wrong? I don't have the patience to sit and do them all. It's a jumble, no stress. Okay, that's what I thought. What did I do wrong? The arrows around each circle important. Start at 12. Oh, start at 12. Okay. That makes sense. All right, now let's do this again. V is 12. 1 is F. 2 is R. 3 is W. 4 is O. 5 is D. 6 is Q. He's definitely gonna come back. 7 is G. 8 is G. 9 is U. 10 is H. 11 is Z. Thanks for the moral support, Jazz. Chaz versus Jazz? Should I call you Chaz? Should I call you Jazz? Let me know. I might have already asked you that, to be honest. I'm sorry I don't remember. Okay, we're saving because I made it. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, I have this. I've picked up that Chaz. You got it, Chaz. I picked up that thanks. This picture downstairs. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. He's definitely gonna walk in though. All right. This, oh, that must go here. There aren't many yellows. This green one's got to go on top, right? Oh no, this pink one's on top. This blue one. Does that mean that... Is there another yellow one? Okay, well, I'll just get them in their spots and then we can correct the order after.
Get out of there.
Yep. Doesn't look like Greg could catch you if you made a run for it. The bad news, he could lock you in and unleash the mechanized security attack hounds. We think he might have those. You know what? I really don't feel like that's that bad of a scenario. Eh. Gray's grumpy anyway. Okay. Oh. All right. How much time? Maybe I should... If he catches me again this time, I'll go out and come back in after fresh time. Okay. I'm confused about this yellow one. It looks like the yellow one maybe is underneath the rest. With green here. Yeah. Pink here. Okay, this looks correct so far. This blue here. This pink here. This blue. No. Okay, this needs to be here. Okay, that looks right. Green. Can it rotate? It can rotate. Okay. Yellow. Yellow goes under red. What is my cat doing? Just licking a plastic bag. We're good.
Get out of there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think I have enough time. Okay, so we're gonna back out. I really hope I don't have
the card behind.
Good catch, Nancy. That's why you're the detective. Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back when I have more time. So in the meantime, let's call Deirdre.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
You read up on the case, right? I don't understand why Ryan was under so much scrutiny, but never sent to trial.
From what I gathered, something didn't add up with the video and the timeline. Someone had to be in the lab with Nico. Otherwise, he'd still be here today.
So, if her alibi stands up, it couldn't be her.
Exactly. Unless there's something big I'm missing.
Something's weird about this whole thing.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Figure this out.
I asked her about the night of the murder. She was pretty much mute. I'm undercover here. I can't push too hard. Can you see what you can find on your end?
I'll see what I can find. All I've got is the database. Don't expect any miracles.
All right, Deirdre. Victor, I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Victor here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Ellie?
She's got that small-town girl act down, Pat. I guess I just can't tell who she really is.
I agree. I feel like she's not being upfront. Like, Mason is totally himself. I don't know what Ellie's got going on.
Mason says Nico was stealing from him. Is this true?
No, because the work isn't Mason's to begin with. It's a little troubling that he views it that way.
How did you hear about me?
Through a close friend. You've impressed a lot of people, Nancy.
Well, thank you.
You seem pretty sure Ryan's the one who killed Nico.
That's because she did. She made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico. And confidentially, the police told me they're almost certain it's her.
Well, they did arrest
Just
her.
don't have enough evidence to get a conviction. This is your case. But don't let Ryan's buddy act fool you. She's not who she seems.
What do you think of Mason?
Smart kid. Don't know much about him.
Can you tell me anything about Gray?
I don't know much about him. He was one of Nico's hires.
Nico brought Gray on?
Yes, I have no idea why. He's a head case. Watch yourself around him. Understand?
Understood.
Do you think Gray could have killed Nico?
I don't know if he did, but I don't doubt he could have. Between you and me, if I didn't want him here to be investigated, I would have fired him immediately. Do not tell him that. I don't know how he might react. It could be really ugly.
Yeah, believe me, I don't want to tell him that.
Can you tell me a little bit about Nico?
He was an amazing scientist. Years ahead of his time.
How long have you worked together?
Decades.
Did you spend any time together outside of work?
I don't know if there was much outside of work for Nico. So no.
Why did you hire me and not a big investigation firm?
The crew has been questioned a lot, as you can imagine. Everyone's defenses are up. You can pull off the undercover work without drawing too much suspicion.
Fair
I know
enough.
It's a long shot, but I've heard good things. And I already tried the by-the-book way, and that got me nowhere.
Fair
Goodbye.
enough.
Bye.
All right. Let's go see if he's turned off the alarm yet. He has. Ha 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 ha. I do so enjoy doing this to Gray. Also, his running footsteps. I cannot imagine him running at all. Okay. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to do the password again. All right. Let's get to work. Yellow. Green. Nope. Hello. There we go. Pink. Pink. I'm assuming that's orange, which is why it looks like that. Yeah. Okay, blue. Yellow. I think yellow goes on top of red. Let's confirm. Oh, that's not where that goes. Hold on, that's not right, because that should be overlapping that. Oh, that goes here. Something's missing here. No, I think we're good. Does yellow go on top or underneath? I think that's on top. Green needs to go this way. Okay, blue. I can't tell where the blue goes. I can't tell where the other border of it is. I'm really struggling to see. That looks like a small piece for blue, but clearly it's not. Also, this looks... Oh, okay. All right. Let's do this one. Then... Hi, how's it going, Danny? Good to see... Well, glad you're here. We are sneaking in Gray's office, trying to reset my key code, but I am not doing something right. Oh, you don't need to apologize for being late. Pop in whenever you can. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. This blue one's tripping me up. Unless it's supposed to go like this. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this all looks correct. But... These three. Okay, we got this. Let's do that there. And then let's put pink on top and blue on top of that. But that doesn't look right. Ooh, okay. Blue first. Then this one. Then this one. Ooh, that's so close. Oh, so close. How is... How am I getting just... If it looks like it needs to be like this, does that mean... No, that's right. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, if anyone has any advice on this one. Oh. Wait a minute. I think I figured it out. I think it's like this. I still don't know how to get this blue one though. To blue to only be part of... Oh, I'll have to... Okay. Here we go. This guy. This guy here. This guy. Oh, we're so close. I can feel it. Okay, what do I have wrong? That looks right. That looks right. What do you see? This all looks right to me. I don't think Nancy gives you correct signal. Oh, okay. You just hit send. Where's send? Oh. Thanks, Jazz. I would have been sitting there for another couple minutes questioning my life. Thank you, Chaz. All right, let's get out of there. Okay. And now that is done.
Did that.
Let's go into the lab. You're lucky I replayed this the other night. I am lucky. So thank you for your expertise. Yeah, normally Nancy's like, got it, or something like that, or the computer says something. I don't know. So anyway, thank you. Okay, speaking of which, I'm gonna save. Okay. What
This
is
looks
next?
dangerous. I should make sure I know what I'm doing before I start.
Yes, I've played enough Castle Malloy to know to not mix the chemicals until you know what you're doing.
The red must mean it's locked. I bet if I turn everything blue, it'll open.
Oh, we already did a puzzle like this. A repeat puzzle? Honestly shocked I got that quick. I did not know what I was doing. That is pure luck. Sure. Go ahead, add some acid to your bag. Hello? Okay. Why? Okay.
Something must be broken.
Oh, I did that.
That's done.
Repair the coil. I don't know how to do that. Cool. Ooh, a leg. 1, 2, 3 parts. I think I'm missing a torso. Don't have any keys. I don't even know what photolithography is though. What am I trying to accomplish here? Okay. Rapid prototyping machines, also known as 3D printers. Oh, amazing. Fabricate parts to design. Yep. The part is created. Okay. Half a day. One of my coworkers just got a 3D printer and they have been 3D printing everything. It is so cool. I want one. Create your own design to print on a circuit board using the Circuit Design Pro software system. When all the connections are attached to a power source, the software will automatically print the complete design. Okay. She can then use blank wafer. Yeah, my coworker, I'm trying to think of some of the stuff that they 3D printed. They 3D printed a fidget ring, which is super cool. They also 3D printed, like a phone holder, and I don't know, I'm a teacher, so they 3D printed like a bunch of stuff for their classroom. Just so cool. If anyone has a 3D printer, I think they're so, I really don't know much about them. Maybe this will teach me, but I'm jealous if you have one. They're cool. Should you ever need it and I'm not available, I load the program on the computer. Okay. What am I gonna need to make? I bet I need to make something for that Tesla coil. Okay. Photolithography, like photography, uses light to reproduce an image, but processes the image onto special light-sensitive wafers instead of photo paper. Etching solutions strip away the masked area on the wafer, leaving a printed board. This technology is most often used to create increasingly smaller and more complex integrated circuit boards that can also create ridged replicas of 2D images. The process begins by adding the etching solution to the etcher. Care must be taken to match the correct developer solution to the wafer material, as the incorrect solution will degrade the entire wafer. Okay. Next, the image to be transferred is loaded onto the image tray, where it will be exposed to light. After loading a blank wafer, press the start button. Ooh my. Okay. I know we're gonna have to do this, and I am a little worried about it. Hi, Thistle Epistle. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Yes, we have upgraded the cat tree. This was a birthday present for Lucy, and she barely spends any time on it. When I'm streaming, she spends the only time on it is when I am away from here. So anyway, oh, here she is. Climb up on your new cat tower. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, yes, she has an upgraded system back there. So we're living large over here with Lucy. I am not gonna mess with this until I know why I am doing anything with that in the first place. Oh, look at that. I spoke too soon. There she goes. Looking for birds. Ooh. Okay. Yes, I added some Lucy emotes too. She makes that face quite often. She's very talkative. Okay. I don't think there's anything for me to do right now, so I'm going to exit my way out.
Check.
Explored. We're good. Okay. What else we got going on? High voltage. That's the thing I reset over there. Okay. There's a 3D printer. Battle of the Currents. Yes, I read about this in the other book. Okay. I am gonna just skim this because there's no way I'm gonna remember anyway. So basically, Edison versus Nikola Tesla. Okay. The DC system had its flaws. Customers knew and trusted Edison name. Nikola filed the patent. Caught the eye of someone else, and they started working together. Okay. Edison quickly realized AC threat represented. He began a publicity campaign claiming that it could be deadly. Woof. Will, you found one of my favorite emotes. The Lucy burrito. Oh, she's so darn cute. I just love her. And now she's getting into stuff she's not supposed to. Hey! We'll see about that one. Okay. Battle came to a head. Ooh. At the World's Columbian Exposition. Grover Cleveland switched on the lights. That's cool. Just got a new cat tree. I heard you just got a new cat tree. That's exciting. Is yours like... Cause I wanted the flowers. I thought were pretty cute, but I wanted one that had the little home for her to climb in. Does yours have one of those? Because she does like that. Okay, he knew it was a lost cause. They'd won the battle. Okay, great. Got that. Is that the door I came in from? I think so. There's no home. There is a home, but no flowers. The flowers are not everywhere. I could have gotten probably a little less expensive one, but I just thought the flowers were too cute. Oh, yeah. I'll take out the trash, I promise. I set my Alexa to remind me to take out the trash. Thank you. I think they're cute too. Lucy does not care, honestly, for them. She could not give two craps about the flowers, unfortunately. But I like them, so... Don't mind just stealing a beaker. And this book. Okay. Solution, space. Okay. I will worry about that. That's future Catherine's problem. Most things in my life are future Catherine's problems. We will see if Big Chunks likes to tree soon. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to see about that one if Big Chunks is willing to climb up on it or if it's just for decoration. Okay, I'm just clicking on the same thing multiple times. Have I seen all the things in the lab? No, I have not. Okay. Well, this is a different one.
Did that.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
Still haven't explored the lab.
Still have to do that. Can't check
Bummer.
that off yet.
This is where he was when he died. He died right there.
It looks like some capacitors are missing. There must be spares somewhere.
Nancy, you are much smarter than I am. Okay, there's the Faraday cage. I don't like the random spark noises. That is scary to me. Okay. Don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's important. we'll take a look-see up here. Did big chunks need a specially sized cat tree? That's an excellent question. Will, can you speak to that?
I need to find something that'll help figure out the code.
All right, I'll mess with that after I know what I'm doing. No, big chunks got a regular size cat tree. There were some that did specify, like when I was looking online, that some people in the reviews are like, would be great for a small cat, but not for my cat. Lucy is not particularly chunky, but she is pretty rowdy. So I had to go in with a wide base that she would not knock over while she was essentially pole dancing on the cat scratcher. All right, have I done all the things in here?
Did that. Can't check that off yet.
Okay.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off. Haven't
I just
done
like
that.
to be sure, you know? I just want to be sure. Okay, what did I check off? Explore the Tesla Coil Lab. Okay. This room explored. Besides up there, which I can't get. The platforms on top might be a little too small. Yeah. And you know what? That's okay. If there's multiple levels, I'm sure that they'll find something. Like Lucy is not, those are fine for her. She likes to sit on smaller things, but I mean, seriously, she does not care and she still loves this tower. So, ooh, a body. So you will just have to, I'm sure it'll be just fine for her. Okay, have I explored it now?
Haven't done that.
Boo. Okay, what am I missing?
Something must be broken.
I haven't looked over here, so maybe that was it. What else have I missed? This lab is just so big. I struggle sometimes in Institute with big rooms to tell if I've gotten everything or not. Okay, pretty sure I got that. Pretty sure there's not much over here to click on. Ooh. Oh, I didn't do this.
I need to close the box first.
Nancy, what are you doing? Maybe you should stop. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing with that.
Still have to do that.
Ugh. Okay. Have I seen this yet? I don't know. Did I do it now?
Haven't done that.
Dang it! Okay. Nothing wrong with exploring, but I wanna go do something else. Okay, that's the 3D printer. I don't know what to do over here. This is the thing I reset, but I don't know what else is happening over here. That's just that. Yeah, saw that. Can't go to that computer. It's just this. I feel like I really have seen all the things in here. So I'm not sure what I'm missing, but these ones are always tricky because sometimes it doesn't count as
Something must be broken.
having explored the space until you've like completed a task. Like maybe I haven't explored it because I haven't finished like this stuff or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm tired of being in here, so I'm gonna leave. Bye. Okay. Let's see what's on my list. Investigate Ryan. What do I need to do that? Okay. Investigate the login irregularity. Oh, that's right. I need to be able to figure out whose passcodes are what. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. Snoop Ellie's workspace. I can't because Mason's always there. I thought I explored the lab.
Still have to do that.
But I didn't. Repair the small Tesla coil. I feel like I need to 3D print something. I'll go ask around. That's what I need to do next. I need to go talk to people. So let's go talk to grumpy old Gray.
Yeah, what?
What a joy.
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
I'm just very thorough.
Then leave me alone. Thoroughly alone.
No, Gray.
What else now?
What was your relationship with Nico?
I knew him. Same as anyone else here.
I don't buy that. Victor told me he was instrumental in getting you this job.
Could be true. Strange world. Crazier things.
I'm not going to learn anything from this conversation.
Who was here the night of the murder?
I was.
Who else?
Ellie and...
And who?
Computers say someone, but the cameras say no one else. Nico walks in that door alone. Every time I watch the tape.
How many times have you watched the footage?
Don't know. Lots.
Why?
It's my job.
Well, you are so true. You were so correct. Brick Wall, honestly, he has like the energy, the spirit, and the information of a brick wall.
What do you think of Ryan?
Hate her.
Why?
You're smart. Carry the sums. You'll get it.
Oh my gosh.
You mentioned rewatching the video. Do you think something is hidden there?
Not hidden. Missing.
What's missing?
It's not a what, it's a who.
I don't understand. Who are you looking for?
Nico's killer.
Did Nico's work put him in any danger?
Yes, energy is power. Ultimate power.
Why would that put him in danger?
People who want power will not hesitate to get what they want.
True enough. I bet this dude has a fallout shelter for when the inevitable AI apocalypse hits. Yes, he is so that type. And he is also the type to, like, as you're running, to, like, please save me, to, like, shut the door and lock it and be like, nope, bye. I think he would very much enjoy eternity by himself. He's the mastermind behind the AI. Oh, he's supposed to be alone. Yes. Maybe that's what he and Nico were working on together. I don't know if he's smart enough. I don't know. I haven't seen enough yet, but he definitely would enjoy the solitude. Most people at this place of employment are like people haters though, so maybe that's a group effort. I don't know.
What do you think of Mason?
Don't like him.
Why not?
I got my reasons.
What are they?
Secret. No, actually, I hate him because he's up to something.
What?
I have no idea. Not for lack of trying.
He just looks like a game programmer. A little, yeah, you're not wrong. I wonder if this means anything. Like, is this binary? Because that sure is screaming someone like that. You're not wrong.
You and Nico were friends, weren't you?
Friends?
Yes.
I guess that doesn't matter now, does it?
I'd still like to know.
Fine. Then just give me a break. All right, champ?
Fair enough.
There was a time when we were friends.
When was that?
Back when he was alive. Now beat it. Give me some empty space to stare through.
That's such a... I was not expecting that answer. I mean, true, but... Oh my gosh.
Why were you so concerned about what Mason was up to?
He was messing with tech he didn't understand. I had to make sure he didn't do anything stupid.
Lucy's gone again.
The log says that one additional person entered the lab the night Nico died.
I know. The question is, how do you know?
Police report. What I don't understand is why the police didn't follow up on it.
They did. Said it was a glitch.
Do you believe that?
What's it matter what I believe? It only matters what they believe.
I'd better get going.
Yeah.
Thanks for the riveting conversation, Gray. Also, just perfect that his name is Gray. It really is. That's really good. Okay. Let's go talk to the other person that's here, Ellie, and then we'll go to bed and talk to the others in the morning.
Hello.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Good enough for me. Did I already mess up his stuff? I think so. Yep. It's just too much fun to not. All right. Okay. Let's go have Nancy go to bed. And then we can go bother Mason and Ryan. All right. Footsteps. Hello?
Who's there? Hello? Who was that?
Well, why didn't you open the door? Yes, the soul of his soul. They are, in fact, Coco Kringle bedding. How incredible. 10 out of 10 would put on my bed. Love it. I want to know what this blue one is. Like, what candy is there? Speaking of candy, there's candy in the office we haven't been able to eat yet. But yes, such incredible bedding. I love it. Time for Nancy's once a day bathroom break.
I bet this scene won't make it into the book.
Sounded like that person needed the bathroom bad and mixed up the dirty room. That is what it sounded like. They're like, let me in. Oh my gosh, banging the door. And they're like, I'm not going to make it. That's exactly what that sounded like. You used to be able to buy Coco Kringle pillowcases? No, I'm so mad that I missed that time on. I did not know about the HeRInteractive store until way too late in life. Yeah, Thistle Pistol, if you find them on eBay, let me know. Help a girl out. I want those. That's amazing. I have not enough Coco Kringle merch in my life. I know they still have some Coco Kringle merch, but hey, Krista, welcome in. Thanks for being here. What's my fave Nancy Drew game? There's only one right answer, and that is The Secret of Shadow Ranch. That is my ultimate favorite. I love it. It's very nostalgic for me. It makes me very happy. Oh, is it really yours too? Oh, it's the best. I love it. Now, there are a lot of good ones. Maybe arguably some better ones. But my favorite? Yes, there he is. My heart and soul. Don't tell my husband. It's Dave. I love Dave. It's so good. Chaz, they had so much crazy stuff in their old store. I am so sad I missed it. I am also bummed. I know there's like switching their store over now. I hope I didn't miss out on the Big Mike bucket hat that they had, because that is also pretty crazy. And I'm honestly disappointed in myself for not buying it the minute I saw it, but I just didn't. I hope it's still there on the new store. Krissa, Shadow Ranch is your favorite. Do you have any second or third placers? I definitely do. I'm curious to hear what yours are. All right, let's go bother some people. No, you know what? Screw it. We'll beat Mason first. Okay. I wish we could just like skip the first couple levels. They're too easy. I don't want to do the green ones. Bummer. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get around it. Boo. Ooh, also love Blackmore Manor. That's so good. Excellent choice. We just, that was, I think, the second one we streamed on the channel. It's so good. And Ghost Dogs, we like, yes. That's because the first one I ever played, so it was a monumental experience. The first one really makes a difference. Absolutely. I can't remember which exactly was my first one because they came in a, like a double dare pack. It was the Secret of the Old Clock and Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Those both are very special to me for that reason, although I can't remember which one was actually first. But all very good. I really like... Man, I'm failing at this, by the way. I'm also a big fan of Warnings at Waverly Academy. That one I think is incredible. And Shadow at the Water's Edge is so good. Really like that one. There's just so many good ones. I'm really enjoying playing this one because I have not played this since it first came out, so I really don't remember much about the game. So I am very much enjoying it. Getting to have almost like a first playthrough again, which you don't get so often these days. Okay, we'll do green here. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. Okay, green. I thought this was so easy the last time I played it. I am struggling right now. I'm not making very smart decisions is the problem. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job. Okay, this one I need purple, but I don't want any more green, so I hope I don't have to use that anymore. Oh, did you play the newest one, 7 Keys? Good question. I tried. So I like got it the day it was released. I downloaded it. I was so excited. And I started it and I made it to like one of the first puzzles, and then my computer like crashed. Not really, but it physically could not do the game. My computer's too old. I physically could not do the game. I couldn't even get past it. It was like the latte art puzzle if you've played it. And so I was devastated. I think I might have cried. I don't know. I had definitely crashed out. And I really didn't know what to do. And so then I ended up deciding, well, it's time for me to buy a new computer. I'd had that one for almost a decade. So I guess time to get an upgrade. So I waited till like Black Friday sale and I ended up getting one. Anyway, that's why I'm here now, because I have a new computer. Woohoo. That's so I can stream also. But I haven't played the game since then. I actually bought the disc version. They did like a limited release of the disc version. So I have it here. It's waiting, but I haven't played it yet. I think I don't know. I got really excited about the streaming possibilities, so I kind of focused on that, and I haven't played it yet. So I'm also, I think, afraid to play it because I really, really want to like it. And I have heard that it's pretty good. But I'm nervous about it. So, but I'm really excited to play it. And to stream it. But yes, that is what ultimately led me here. The fact I could not play this game is why I am now able to stream, which is very exciting. All right. That was a fail. I'm quitting. Aggravation indeed. I am quitting aggregation. I know it's not aggravation, but might as well be called that. Okay, I need to go talk to people. To be honest, I wish they would just keep cranking out the standard point and click games. I know. No need to reinvent the wheel. I totally agree. And I understand they're like wanting to market to people who maybe didn't grow up on Nancy Drew and are more interested in more modern games. I totally get it. But also, like, they had such a loving fan base that really loved, you know, for decades what they were doing. So not my decision, but I agree. When they were cranking out like 2 a year, that was crazy. And there were some great games they were cranking out. I loved it. All right. Let's go talk to Ryan.
What's up?
What happened on the night of the murder?
Can you not say it like that, please?
I'm sorry, I don't know if there is a better way to ask about something like this, but I do really need to know.
I know, you're right. He talked to me. More than once.
I'm not sure I understand.
He didn't talk to most people. I think he liked me. Or at least trusted me.
You still haven't told me about what happened that night.
We lost one of science's brightest minds for a stupid reason I don't understand. That's all I can say.
I feel like you probably could say more than that, but...
Do you know how I can get the little Tesla coil in the lab to work?
The circuit board is shot. You seem like you know what's up. I bet you could make a new one yourself. You'll find everything you need in the photo lab.
Wonderful. Nancy might know what's up, but Catherine does not.
Victor mentioned you were arrested the night Nico died.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
It's not a night I like remembering.
I feel like Nancy should press forward, but I feel like she might shut down. I'm gonna not.
I understand. No need to go into it.
Thanks. It was a bad night. Worst I ever had. They dropped me in a room and asked me 100 times if I killed Nico.
That must have been hard.
The questions kept coming faster and faster until I had a hard time remembering what was even true anymore. Then it was over. The older one drove me home, told me they'd be back the second they could prove it was me. Made it hard to sleep at night.
What evidence did they have?
They wouldn't say. It was like they were waiting for me to tell them why they thought I was guilty.
I'm kind of wondering the same thing myself. I don't think you're telling me the full story.
What do you want?
Something. Do you have anything that can prove that you didn't kill him on purpose?
No.
What?
Well, that was quick.
Huh. I like that they started adding that to the games, because you're right, it was.
You snuck in without logging in the day before the murder. Why?
I lost my key. It happens.
Isn't this place extremely well secured?
The labs are. Building... I have my tricks. And no, I'm not sharing.
Can you tell me about what happened with the equipment you built for Nico?
It worked exactly as it was supposed to.
Tesla coils are not supposed to be wired like the one you built for Nico. It's extremely dangerous.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, Nancy,
I know.
someone died. I think she does.
I knew. He told me that's what he wanted.
I don't understand why he would want you to build something so deadly.
I didn't either. He said he was going to do it with or without me. I just figured that if I did what he wanted perfectly, It'd be better than if he got help from somebody else.
In the end, your machine is what killed him.
No. Yes, but...
But what?
I would never hurt anyone. Especially not Nico.
Why? What made him special?
Because he was brilliant. He could look at a blueprint and know the finished product's personality. And he had no one in the world looking after him.
I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't make up my mind about her. I mean, clearly the police think she did it, which kind of makes me think...
I'm still missing parts. I need to find them first.
I am. Does that mean I have to sneak in here and get the head later? Because what am I missing? Oh, well, I only have 2 legs. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I need more legs. I can't get a read on her. I feel like the game clearly is trying to point stuff to her. Feel like it's a red herring. I don't know. Just can't get a read on her. All right.
Haven't done that. Haven't done. Still have. Can't check that. Still have. Haven't. Still have. Still have. Can't check that off yet.
It was worth a shot. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Mason. I know I'm gonna have to make a new circuit board, but it'll be hard.
Yes?
Have you been tormenting Ryan with a robot cat?
I'd never do something that hilarious and definitely deserved. Never. Not ever.
Don't you think you should maybe stop? She seems to hate it.
No, I will not stop. I asked her nicely to build it for me. I even offered to pay her for her time. She's the one who hid it, so I don't even feel a little bad.
Who hid it?
Who was here the night of the murder?
Not me. So, you know, no follow-ups.
Where were you?
Out on a date.
Did the police follow up with her?
Yes, proving that she does, in fact, pick up her phone on occasion.
Oof, I take it, yeah, the date didn't go well.
So, I take it the date didn't go well?
I have so little patience for the dating scene. I prefer to get right to the important compatibility questions. Kids, when, how many, gender preference, favorite foods and vacation spots. Some women find this to be a bit much.
Some?
So far all. But I only need one perfect or near-perfect match to validate the entire system.
You only need one, that's true. No, not a cross-examination date, I know. Oh, those are awful. Like, I'm not here for a job interview. Just talk to me like a normal person. Although, I don't know if Mason is super capable of that.
Ryan said that Nico would talk to her. Does that seem true to you?
No. The two of them hanging out? Can't picture it.
You look a little upset.
That's just such a weird interaction.
I better get going.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's so funny. I love him. Okay. I really hope I don't need any of this data. I don't want that.
What are you doing?
Mason, why won't you let me snoop? Please. How do I get Mason to go away so I can snoop in Ellie's things? Is the question. Is there a clue for that? There is. Keep an eye or an ear out for the perfect moment to snoop. Interesting.
Still have to do that.
Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm going for second clue. Oh, that's it? Ah, boo. Okay, so I guess I just have to wait on that one then. Okay, make a new circuit board. Yikes, I am nervous about that. Okay, unlock the supply cabinet. Okay. The login. I don't really know how to do that. Actually, I'm gonna get a hit on that. Find the logs referencing that. I did. I know I'm supposed to figure out who is what, because I found all their numbers, but we didn't know like which one is Ellie, which one's Mason. Okay. Well, I've talked to all the people. I do not feel like I got a ton of helpful information. Let's call some people. When in doubt, make a phone call.
What's up?
Do you know how to fix a musical Tesla coil?
Yes?
Really?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought you said, should I let you get back to what you were doing?
Nancy, you knew that already. Ooh, the Hardy Boys would know how to do that, though.
Ryan's been sneaking into the facility. I think she might be trying to avoid ending up in the security logs.
Just spitballing here. But do you think you could take her in a fair fight?
What kind of question is that?
The kind of question you ask someone who is kicking it with killers.
You seem pretty certain she's guilty.
The first thing you learn in criminology is that most cases are easy. The person who looks guilty usually is.
Ryan told me she was interviewed by the police and that she's still considered the prime suspect.
Okay.
Is that common in murder investigations?
It can be. The police have to be fairly certain before they can charge her. But usually it means that they're missing a piece or two of their case, and they're just waiting for the suspect to slip up.
But she just doesn't seem the type.
The truth is, there isn't a type. Most killers aren't like what you see on television. They're not like mustache twirly or anything. They're usually scared. They've convinced themselves there's no other way out of whatever mess they've gotten themselves into. My prof always says there's no place for feelings in a murder investigation. There's only alibi, evidence, and motive. And right now, Ryan's coming in as a heavy favorite.
That's actually good advice,
Bye.
Deirdre.
Hanging up.
Dee Dee. All right, we need to call Frank and Joe. They are the ones that will help me with the coil.
Hi.
Deirdre's decided to help me out.
What's in it for her?
A passing grade?
Oh, lucky. I wonder who her teacher is. I foiled 3 art heists, and did that help my art history grade? No. No, it did not. Rescue a stolen Vermeer, yet you still get a C.
Welcome back, speaker. And yes, Will, the Hardy Boys, and Nancy Drew games, they show up a lot as like contacts for Nancy. Sometimes they show up in the games, and one of the games you can actually play as them, which is super fun. Welcome back, speaker. We are living it up, although I'm about to have to do some science, so I'm a little stressed. Do they have a spin-off game? They do. I cannot remember what it is called. I think I played it once and it was mid. So I don't remember. There might be multiple. There might be a good one and a bad one. I just know the one I played did not. Science. The one that I played, I was not a fan of. Although I cannot speak to the DS one or the PC ones. I played the PC one and I don't remember anything except for being like really lost. Like I feel like in Nancy Drew, it kind of like breadcrumbed you to where you needed to go. And in the PC one, it was like kind of like, what am I supposed to do now? And things didn't really line up. The DS one, is that the one with like the picture of them running and there's like an explosion in the background? Yeah, the PC ones are a mess. Okay, yes. But Frank is voiced by Jesse McCartney. No way. Frank is voiced by Jesse McCartney? Yeah, how the heck did they pull Jesse McCartney? Excellent question. I am shocked, especially for the bad games. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And yes, the DS one. Did you play the DS one? Was the DS... Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta stop for a second. Joe is voiced by Jake from Hannah Montana. How did I not put that together? Hannah Montana was like my bread and butter. That is crazy. Man, 2 absolute stars for a bad game. Yeah, I didn't think they were made by HeRInteractive. Okay, good to know. The DS one was. That makes more sense because I saw it like when you download the games, you know, it has all the little like cycle through all the games, and I saw that one come up. Have you played that one? It's pretty decent. Okay, good to know. well, I don't have a DS anymore. So I wonder if there's any way to actually get to play that one. But you have to have a DS. That's so cool. I am still shook at Jesse McCartney and Hannah Montana. That's crazy. Can't always use an emulator. Oh. Lucy's watching words. That is true. That is true. I don't know if I am techie enough to pull that off, to be honest. I would have to find, oh, the Pacers are playing. Oh, that's right. The Pacers are playing. I might have to go soon too. I forgot the Pacers were playing. Start at 8:30, or am I that late? Is it at 8? Ooh. Pacers NBA Finals happening right now. Good to know. Thank you for that reminder, Will. Just started. Okay, good. So I have enough time to wrap up here. Let's see. Her has made a bunch of treasure on the tracks references. Oh, really? With Key, and I'm one of the few people who's played it, so I've been elated and baffled. That's so funny. What a weird thing. I mean, good for them to Easter egg. I heard I haven't played Key yet, but I heard there's a ton of little Easter eggs. That's so funny that they even referenced that. Man, I really want to play it now. Honestly, do you know what would be easier? I bet I could get super weirdy. I believe it. Oh yeah, Pacers fan for sure. All about it. Taking down the Thunder. We'll see, but my husband's a huge Pacers fan. He has sucked me into that world for sure. I'm a big Pacers fan. But yeah, I honestly feel like that'd be worth. You know what? My brother had a DS. I wonder if he still has it. I might reach out, or if honestly just purchasing one on eBay. I wonder if they're fairly priced or if they're like way jacked up on price. I don't know, because that sounds super fun. I really want to play that. Also, I wouldn't mind playing like Nintendogs again. You know, would not mind doing that. I've learned so much. Thank you for this shocking and riveting information, Chaz. I really gotta figure out. Oh, you know what? I would be okay with watching a. Thank you. I'd be okay with watching like a playthrough. If I cannot play it myself, I want to know what it's like. I want to know about the information. I bet someone out there has a playthrough online that I could watch. I will do some homework for that because that sounds amazing. But yes, would not play the Hardy Boys PC game. Although, maybe would watch a playthrough now that I know that Jesse McCartney's in it. But would not play that again. I agree, it was a mess. Thistle Epistle, I have to ask. Are you rooting against the Pacers? Are you like a Knicks fan? Or a Thunder fan? I gotta know. Okay. You rescued a stolen Vermeer? Oof. Okay.
Mason and Ellie seem to hate each other.
On a scale of 1 to standoff?
They're on opposite shifts to avoid one another.
Interesting. That might come in handy.
Nah, I was a Warriors fan in like high school. Yeah, I get it. I get it. No dog in this fight. That's normally how I feel. Honestly, that's how I felt like my whole life. Yes, I have recently become a Pacers fan, and it's a really good time to be a Pacers fan right now. But yeah, normally I'm like, you know, it is what it is.
Any word on the background of the crew here?
Funny thing you ask. Yeah, sort of. Nico has a file, but it's classified. Surprisingly, so does Gray, but we don't know what's in there.
Interesting.
But Nancy, you can't tell anyone. I had to sort of
bend the rules, huh? I've
Goodbye.
Also recently become a big Colts fan, and it is not a good time to be a Colts fan. So, at least one of my teams is doing well. Okay. I really thought.
Haven't done that. Can't check.
I really thought
Still
I'd get more helpful
haven't-
information
can't check. Haven't done
from
that.
Frank and Joe in that one. Okay. Well, crap. Now what do I do? Yes. I did see the AR Anthony Richardson, he was supposed to be the savior quarterback for the Colts. He got injured again. I know. And he's like out indefinitely. Yeah, not a good time to be a Colts fan right now. All around L's for the Colts. I'm really bummed about that.
Mason says he was tormenting you with a cat because you hit it. Is that true?
It was self-defense. Fuzzy little freakball had it coming.
I don't know if you can justify
I'll
that
let
as
you go.
self-defense. But...
Later.
Okay. I am really nervous about making this circuit board. Don't know how to do that. Okay. I feel like I should be able to do that better, but the circuit board for the small Tesla coil, that is where, let me open this up. Do I have anything in here about that? I cannot remember. Was the circuit board, I think I need to go back to the lab for this one. Am I on the bottom floor already? No. Okay. Okay. I think the equipment was in here that I needed. But I can't remember. It wasn't this one, I don't think.
I need to
Or
connect
was it?
all of the
It
circuits.
was this one. Okay. Oh, this isn't too bad. I can do this. I just did this in Alibi and Ashes. We just did this puzzle. This one looks harder though, to be honest. Okay, that one's clearly gotta go that way. Okay. Ooh, there we go. The music in this game is pretty darn good. I'm liking this a lot. Good soundtrack. I don't like that. That feels questionable. This makes more sense. I don't know. Yeah, this one is definitely harder than the one in Alibi and Ashes. Oh, that's why, because you can twist these. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I feel like it's still got to go this way, though, right? This does not look good. Okay. This makes the most sense. Which means you probably won't use all of these. I don't know. Could be this one. Okay. How am I gonna get this one though? That has to go there. Oh wait, this could go here. Which means this could go this way. I just have to get... this connected. Okay, what if it goes this way? I have to get all of them on. I'm so close. Okay, let's see. I feel like if I use that, I don't need this. Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Could be this guy. No, it couldn't. Oh, boo. Okay, well, that one should be connected. That's this whole area here. But how do we do this then? Oops. That makes sense. Man, what if it's this one? Have to duck out. Hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for being here, Danny. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Okay, the only way that this one connect is this way, because that is another circuit, that's another circuit. So this has to go this way, which means this has to go this way. I feel like that makes sense, but then that doesn't connect. I just am not sure about this one. Okay, well, I feel like this one isn't doing very much. I feel like this one should have more connected to it. Struggle bus tonight. Okay. Just this one little guy. What if? Oh my gosh.
All done. Now it's time to etch the design.
Heck yeah. Also, so glad that Nancy's smarter than me. Okay. Ta-da! All right. And my dear friends, I think that on that note, we are going to go ahead and call it for the night. We're at about 3.5 hours in, and Pacers are playing, And let's be real, that was the last thing that I knew what to do. So now that I've checked that off my list, I think we'll save all future problems for next week's Catherine. Thank you for being here so much. If you are new to my channel, first of all, I would really appreciate if you haven't already dropped a follow. But we play Nancy Drew every Thursday. We are making our way through and we're ranking as we go, which has been super duper fun. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but here's where we're at ranking wise. So I'm really excited to see where this one ends up when we are done. So we play Nancy Drew every Thursday. And then at the beginning of the week, when I can, when schedule will allow me, I pop in to play other games. Like we'll probably play Zoo Tycoon next up, the old early 2000s Zoo Tycoon, which I'm very excited about. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And while we have a few people, I'm going to go ahead and raid. I believe that Pius is currently playing, so I think we're going to pop on over there. So thank you, Chaz. Thank you, Thistle Epistle. Thank you, Speaker of the Host. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Danny. Everyone that was here tonight. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight. Let's go raid Pius. Private Eye. All right. Let's see. I don't have a raid message, so just do like Catherine raid or something. Let's do I'll send a raid message. We'll do this. And we'll add an emote. Let's add oh, I can't see my emotes there. We'll do this one. Copy. You can send that when we raid. All right, we're going to head on that way now.